Alrighty, boys and girls, we got that done. Ready to roll here. Strapped it down quick. Strapped it down real quick. Took no time to put it on. It weighs 4,500 pounds. Chuck 3 straps on it. Good to go. Nice and easy. They weren't ready when I got here at 10. They basically came out at like noonish. So, got handled. And we're rolling. Nice easy load, nice and light. No troubles. So at this point, you know, we picked up this crate here in Lakewood, Colorado, brought it to Wisconsin, unloaded it. Then we went ahead and picked up our next load, got loaded up down to Florida, stopped through Georgia, hung out with James Pretty from James Pretty YouTube channel for a little while, and basically just kept on running. But eventually Orwell started running into some trouble. Not once, but twice, 2 weeks in a row, we had some battery issues. At this point, I wanted to interrupt the content because normally when I get some issues in the shop, we start putting the shop videos up a lot closer to it because, well, they seem to make better videos and it shows the real problems we have. But long story short, Orwell started having some issues with starting. Not 1 week, but 2 weeks in a row, I go to leave and the damn thing won't start. So at that point, we decided we're going to start trying to figure out what happened. And this particular week, this week that we're in right now, was a perfect week to shut Orwell down and do a lot of maintenance rather than just one or two things. Also work on Elaine. So we're going to leave the crate and the content from the past and skip ahead into the future. Here we go. What's up, guys? FSC Trucking. Jen and me came by the shop. It's after hours. It's actually Saturday. Me and Chris are working on it all day on, well, a lot of stuff. See the trailer behind me. So we worked on that, got it outside, and got Orwell and Elaine inside. Get on. So we came in after hours for a couple of reasons. One of which was I wanted Jen to give like a closer look as to the interior of Elaine. Because the original thought was, thank you, baby. The original thought was that tomorrow Jen would come in and start working on the interior of Elaine, first cleaning it up. And of course, Orwell here has been having battery issues. And I bought a new battery tester, a load tester. But if the truck sits more than a couple days, usually the battery is completely smoked. So today's the next day from running it yesterday. I'm still not 100% convinced it will start. But I'd like to find out if it does, let it charge a little bit, and then pull the truck. I'll probably let it idle outside for a little while. Then pull it in, and then raise the cab, open up the battery box, and then load test the batteries and see if we actually have a battery problem or if there's something else deeper in that we have to start dealing with come Monday. So today's Saturday, and we're just going to work a little bit on Saturday, edit video, and then get on with it. So, all right, let's get today started. All right, let's get this door open. I'll see if it'll fire. Now the funny thing is the green APU showing 11.4 volts. You would think that's enough to fire it. That's got to be a battery problem. I don't know. Completely dead. Throw it at 60 amps, put it to hold, and there she's drawn. 20 amps right now. Now I've skipped ahead in the videos series, so it's like we've had this problem not once but twice, 2 weeks in a row. Leave the truck sit out for a day, 2 days, get ready to go out on a load, dead battery. Jump start the green APU, leave it sit, green APU brings it up, fires it up, goes down the road. As long as you don't leave the truck sit for any length of time, it'll restart or the APU will start, no problem. However, with everything turned off, you see the trouble we got. But like I said, I've skipped ahead. So you guys, when you guys are seeing this, you'll see in the future loads where the truck won't start. That's not a feature of the video. It's just part of the problem of that particular video. That's coming up. Obviously, when we get to shop stuff, we try to keep more current. So here we are. So now, while that's charging, let's go ahead and let Jen see the interior. Although she did see the interior of Elaine when we first were looking at her in Michigan. But Jen, you haven't been in the truck since we got it home, have you?
No.
Right, so today we're figuring to let her go ahead and see how bad it is to determine what you got to do for tomorrow.
Dark in here too.
Yeah, the lighting is not the best.
No.
There's lights on the inside of that sleeper. I just don't know where any switches are, so kind of give you a flashlight.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just, I don't know, to me it's just dusty and like these old maps just laying around. You go, if you need to know about Fort Wayne. Clipboard. Someone's old license plate. That's probably Elaine's old license plate. So that tell you something. Actually, September of 17. That sticker, the tab goes from September of 17. So, all right, well, that might have been the plate that went with the truck. So, those lights here, I don't know if they work. Let's see.
Okay.
See, one side is center is off. Center position is off. So there's a map light and but the doors were open too. See, so. But yeah. You want me to give you the shop light?
Sure. Just take a peek in the back.
Yeah, there are lights on the. There's light switches somewhere on the inside. Just got to find them.
Well, at least you can stand up in here.
Yeah.
Oh, this is supposed to need to be back here. Well, you're gonna get rid of the mattress.
Yeah, that's got to be replaced. Oh, there's the bottom dash panel that's missing.
This.
Okay, yeah.
That probably needs to be.
Yeah, see, it's the original double bunk. Is there lights on the roof? Way up top. Is there a switch at it? All right, look next to the bed. See that black panel right there?
Yeah.
Look down there.
Dome light.
Yep. Is there any other light switches? Is that it?
Read light.
Yeah, dome light and reading light. That's it. I cut the big light off. When you're holding.
Oh. Okay.
See, that's all the light you got in these factory back in the day was that little light right there. Not really a lot of it. Everything's dark. See? So we're gonna put more lighting in here so it's better and brighter and not so depressing. So that's what it is. Oh, there's a cabinet under there? Let me see that. The light.
Under here.
Yeah. I never really looked inside these. There's a cabinet under there for storage stuff. Okay, that's cool. For all these trucks, they all think we wear. They all think we wear, you know, button shirts, dress shirts, right? So they'll have a place to hang your fancy dress shirts, right? Like any of us wear that. Your spot for your television set, your TV VCR combo unit, and then oh, that's for this here. There's probably a power plug in there. There used to be one for your 12-volt cigarette lighter setup, or maybe even down here, whichever one. So yeah.
Have you pulled this down yet?
I have not. Hold that. And then your top bunk.
Is this mattress going in the garbage too?
Yep. So we need 2 new mattresses.
Does not look bad in here though.
No. Although I bet you wake up quick and thump your head on that. That would hurt. Jeez, could you put any more decorative bolts through the ceiling to hold that crap on the roof? Wow, there's a reading light up there too.
Okay.
I guess that is. And then your vent over here for your heat and air conditioning. And then I guess that knob's for fresh air, inside air, outside. There might have been another stack to come up high, but it's missing. See, there's a hole there.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, that's all going to be not necessarily replaced. There you go. So that latches
now,
up.
If you were driving this, right, could you leave that top bunk down and put your belongings up there? Or
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, just when you're team driving, you're not supposed to have a driver on the top bunk while you're driving.
Right.
So the person sleeping has to be on the bottom bunk, and then there's these hooks up here for like your seatbelt netting, which no one ever actually used. But yeah, so if you're team driving, if there's a driver, you sleep below. See your seatbelt system right there. See the hookups right there? That's for your like netting. That way you're restrained while you're driving. But nobody ever used it. I never did. I just went to bed. So, but yeah, that's how that works. Yeah, doors, you know, we definitely need to get a door hinge on that. You gotta be a little rough with it, like Orwell used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm sure
well.
Chris could fix that.
Yeah, well, the hinge is wore out. It's like anything else. So, yeah. Oh, well, that won't be that bad to do, right?
No.
All right, well, no one's expecting it to be done in a day.
No, it's gonna take A little bit of time.
Yeah, well, if we mess with tomorrow night, kind of know what you got to get.
Mm-hmm.
And then this beast, sitting on a battery charger.
I'm gonna have 4 batteries for Orwell. I really would like to test each one individually to make sure that that's actually the problem, not that we put new batteries in it. And then, next week or, Friday, Saturday, whatever, it's the same damn problem. Turn the key and nothing. Because if those batteries are fine and it's something else in the truck, well, then I have 4 batteries for Elaine, which does start, but I would rather have a fresh set of batteries in the truck. So that's basically it. So let's leave the battery charger chew on Orwell a little bit, and we'll try to fire them up and get them outdoors. Let them run. Then I'll pull it back in, raise up the cab, and put the tester on it. That's the battle plan for today anyway. We'll see if it actually happens. All right, I sat on a battery charger for about an hour-ish, I guess. So I'm gonna try to light them up, see if it'll fire up with sitting there. I had a battery charger set at 60 amps for, 45 minutes to an hour, and I had it last little bit at 30. The green APU does provide lugs on the back of it for charging. It's how it hooks to the truck. It's not actually a jump start because it's not a thick enough cable for like a jump start. So I wanted to bring the batteries up and let it kick off the batteries directly. When it was outside last time, I jump started the green APU and it charged batteries. This time I just let the big charger do it because the APU is inside and want to smoke the whole place up. Now it's not like it smokes, but you smell it. It is an engine after all. So let's see what it does. Don't pull it outside and let it idle for a little while. Alrighty, Orwell's been outside running for a little while. Went ahead and ate a couple pieces of chicken from the quick trip down the road. So I'm gonna get heading back Orwell in now. We'll bring him in, shut him down, hook the cab up. Let's open up the battery box and see what kind of mess we got in there. Alrighty, now I just double checked again. There's no lights on the inside. My little inverter I used to charge GoPro batteries has been unplugged for days. It's just one of those things. So I'm sure it's just a battery problem. I just want to know for sure, but most likely it is. That's the thing. So I don't know, maybe I'm just being dumb overdoing it. But we got to tilt the cab anyway to service it, so may as well go ahead and get all that done. Just got to make sure we clear. Should be good. Yeah, that should work. All right, let's check in the top. All right, let's get her tilted over and get on it. Okay, now will the door close and not hit the cab?
I don't think so.
Wrong way.
No, I think it's gonna make it.
All right. Excellent. Alrighty, so now the cab's up. A lot of you guys might have remembered, but not everybody is old. Alright, a lot of you guys are new to the channel. Not everybody is OG subscribers from way back when. When we put the stacks on the truck, we redid all of this, the stack stands, put the new pipes, all of that. But the battery box used to be bolted real low, and now it's up higher, which if you see the air cleaner has to be removed to get the new element in there. We got a new one, so we're going to do that later on in part of the service of this truck. But here's the battery box. We'll go ahead and open this up and see what we got. Chris thinks from running a while like that, one battery is going to be hot or maybe even bulged out. So we're going to see what we actually have here. I'm kind of curious. Well, not kind of curious. I am curious. Let me pop the other side. Let's reveal what we have. Might be an ugly mess. Might look like nothing. What do you think? Leave a comment before I open it up. Hey, babe.
Yeah.
Grab another rag. There's one right there in my toolbox. Right. Yep. You can need it for your hand. I'm going to hand you the lid.
Oh, okay.
That's just like a glove.
Okay.
It's light. Voila. Well, we have some ugliness, not a lot, but some. Here is the fuse right here. It's a mega fuse. How many amps is that sucker? 150 amp fuse. This is the wire that comes from the green APU to the battery. That's the positive side. This is the negative wire that comes from the green APU. Now these obviously are the primary cables for the truck. So what we got to do is drop them all off. But this is kind of ugly. This is kind of ugly. That's kind of ugly. We might have multiple batteries that've been gone out or going out. Alrighty, see, here's what we're talking about. See this little bit of ugliness right here? And then over here, this one's pretty clean. That one's kind of ugly. That don't look bad. Same here. Maybe a little bit of ugliness, but not too bad. These are usually covered with some kind of plastic, but it's easier to clean them if you cut the plastic off, so that's why that's all gone. So Jen will hand me my wrench. Yeah, that's a 9/16, so that's a tubing wrench.
Okay.
So get me a regular one. It'll be a circle on one end and an open end on the other. There should be 3 or 4, like 2 or 3 of them in there. Perfect, thank you. Don't mind Jen, she has never been a shop gopher, like ever.
So today's kind of like her first day on it. So if she messes it up and doesn't know what a 9/16 wrench is, that's because she literally doesn't.
I can read though.
Right, but you have like zero shop experience. So I'm just saying, I'm not picking on you. I'm saying that's why I'm not picking on you.
Okay.
Because you legitimately don't know anything. And it's just, I'm grateful that you got it for me. Always be careful, don't cross that. I'm grateful you got it for me so I don't have to climb down. So, just wanted to clarify. I can hear all the haters. Hey, being mean to Jen. No, I'm actually very happy. Thank you. Can you get a bucket and put these in? Oh, your hands are dirty. Look, oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no. What are you going to do?
Wash them.
Wash them. Duh. Here's the other one. There we go. Oh, one more thing. Sorry, real quick. On Chris's box right there where my camera is, there should be a pair of wire dikes. Yep. Need to cut a couple of zip ties. Thank you. Clean that up later. That's second shift. I know that's Chris's joke. Sorry, Chris. It's a good one. I had to borrow it. Look on the other table. Yeah, right there. There might be a bucket or two. Underneath there's a bag maybe. Got it? Alright, here's two more. That one. Stay. Yuckle. Yeah. Now these batteries were brand new when we put the green APU on the truck. Matter of fact, we bought these from Green APU. All trucks, you know, kind of get them anywhere. Here, baby. One more after that. There. Now, if I had to guess, it's going to be these two that are absolute trash and these two that are reasonable. Excellent. Alrighty, so I bought me this nice brand new battery tester over at, where did I get? Napa. This is literally as cheap as it'll get. This is literally as cheap as it gets. But it's a 100 amp load, and I read the instructions quick. It will check your charging circuit, and it'll check, you know, just the battery. So basically hook it up, which is which, negative, positive. Okay, I think they're all the same basically. Yep. All right, so trouble is, we'll try it that way. Let's see what we got. See, it's getting nice and hot in there, putting a good load on it. See that thing getting rid of orange hot in there?
Oh, yeah.
And that battery actually is testing good. Sitting there right at 12 volts. So, yeah. It ain't the ugly ones, or that ugly one anyway. So, let's go to the next group of uglies here. Ah, that's showing weak already. It's not even turned on yet, see?
Okay.
See right there in the yellow?
Mm-hmm.
Dead. Hit the button, it crank right to zip 0. Nada.
Zip 0. Nada.
Junk. Ooh, that's a little warm. Duh. Ooh, smells like burnt YouTuber. All right, dummy, don't grab the heating element. All right, so that one's showing up there. As soon as you click it on, hit it. Now the instructions say count to 10, but either way, obviously it's
Good.
it's showing good, and it's not giving me, it's having no troubles heating up that, you know, it's just a big ass resistor.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, here you go, it's checking good. Next. So 3 out of 4 is bad. The good thing for that, ooh, look at that smoke, new paint off it. This way we can keep a hold of the other 3 that are usable. We'll replace all 4, but we have 3 for spares for later if need be. This one's showing okay. Turn the heating element on. And we already know you don't need to sit there and cook the paint off the tool for that kind of time frame, but right there she's good. So it turned out that this sucker right here is absolutely useless.
Mm-hmm.
That's a boat anchor. So we got a battery, boat anchor, battery, battery. Okay, so we know the problem is not in the truck. All right, I'm gonna give this to you. Just hang by wires and just set it on the floor somewhere.
Ooh, safety.
Yeah. Did you ever watch the real Ghostbusters cartoons on TV when we were kids?
Yeah.
Remember they'd hand them the trap and it'd be smoking after they got a ghost in there?
What you had there was what we refer to as a focused, non-terminal repeating phantasm, or a class 5 full roaming vapor. Real nasty one, too.
That's what that looks like when we handed you with smoking. Alrighty. Alright, now we know the problem. Okay, so at least we know something. Okay, so that one is bad. I wasn't going to take them out because I don't have the horsepower here. I don't want to hand you a battery. They're pretty heavy. So, alright, I think basically today we're done. Put these on a table.
On Chris's table?
Yeah. Yeah, the table right in front of the toolbox. Yep, that's good. So, this battery is a boat anchor. Excellent.